Hey everyone, ready for another deep dive?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
This time we're looking at Reef,
Reef?
and
Yeah.
from what we've seen on YouTube
Yeah.
and Product Hunt and even Hacker News,
Yeah, there's a lot out
there's
there.
some pretty serious buzz around this tool.
I think so.
And it
Yeah.
seems like it could really change the data game.
How so?
Well,
Yeah.
just imagine, instead of just presenting a bunch of charts in your next meeting,
Right.
you have an AI that actually
Oh, wow.
walks you through the insights.
An AI that talks to you?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
that's Reef in a nutshell.
So it's like,
Yeah.
even the way people describe Reef is interesting.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
It's like a spreadsheet hack.
Yeah.
They call it an AI-powered data analyst,
Hmm?
even a data storyteller.
A data storyteller.
Yeah.
I like
It
that.
really makes you curious.
Absolutely. What is this thing?
And then on Product Hunt, they have this line.
Where they say, explain your findings through interactive audio conservations and texts.
Wow.
Like, that's not something you see every day.
Definitely not.
So let's break this down.
Okay, sounds good.
What does Reef actually do?
Well, first off, it seems like it can handle data input in a couple of ways.
Okay.
From the tutorials we watched,
Yeah.
they have this massive library of preloaded data sets.
Huge.
Over
right?
300,000.
I think they said it was like sales data.
Yeah, sales, health data, all sorts of things.
Pretty much anything you could think of.
You name it, they probably have it.
Right.
But then what's
Yeah.
really interesting is you can upload your own files, too.
Oh, so your own data.
Like Excel sheets,
Yeah.
CSVs,
Yeah, the stuff that
the stuff we work with all the time.
we're drowning in.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Yeah.
upload your data.
Yeah. And
Interesting.
then Reef doesn't just leave you hanging.
Oh, good.
It actually suggests questions you can ask the data.
It suggests questions.
Yeah. Like prompts to get you thinking.
Okay.
So even if you're not a data expert,
Oh, that's helpful.
you can start finding insights right away.
So you don't need to be like a data scientist
Not at all.
to use this thing.
I think that's one of the really cool things about Reef.
Yeah.
It's not just about
Yeah.
crunching the numbers. It's
Mhm.
about guiding you toward the right questions.
Okay.
Like in that Learn How to Analyze Data video,
Yeah.
they showed how those suggested questions can help you find things you might have missed otherwise.
Hidden patterns and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
stuff.
So you've fed the data
Yeah.
in what comes out the other end.
Like what kind of treasure are we finding?
Well, you get your typical visualizations, charts, tables, all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Which you can download, of course.
Standard stuff.
Yeah, pretty standard.
But then,
They have this really cool twist.
yeah, the audio narration.
Audio narration.
Yeah. Like it talks to you.
It walks you through the findings,
Oh.
explains the trends, the outliers.
What, like Stephen Hawking's voice or something?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
It's more of a clear, concise voice.
Okay.
Very easy to understand.
Mhm.
And in that analysis tutorial video,
Yeah.
they showed how it explained a 3D scatter plot.
A 3D scatter plot.
Yeah,
So instead of just seeing a bunch of dots, it's
exactly.
telling you what they mean.
It's like this cluster over here is customers in this age group with these buying habits.
Oh, wow.
That kind of thing.
Okay. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But is it like robotic?
I was wondering that too.
Like, does it sound natural?
From what we've heard, it's surprisingly natural.
Okay.
They've definitely used some advanced natural language processing
Okay.
to make it sound more human.
More like a conversation
Exactly.
than a robot reading data points.
Exactly.
All right.
And there's another video, the Unlock Comprehensive Insights.
Huh.
They had an example with the box and whisker plot.
Box and a whisker.
And
Yeah.
I even played a snippet of the audio.
Okay.
And it really did feel like someone was explaining the data to me,
Wow.
not just reading it off.
So you could, like, send this audio to a colleague
I was thinking the same thing.
instead of a boring report.
Right.
That's a game changer.
It would be so much more engaging.
Totally.
And this leads us to the Reef board,
The Reef board. Okay.
which takes things even further.
Okay. So we're not just talking
Not just numbers anymore.
number crunching.
The board tutorial showed us Yeah. that the Reef board is like an interactive whiteboard
Oh, cool.
where you can add those charts we were talking about,
Okay.
but also doodles, sticky notes, even images.
Wow.
You're basically building a visual story with data.
So it's like turning those insights into a presentation.
Exactly.
Oh, that's the idea.
That's amazing, especially for visual learners like me.
The interface is designed for ease of use.
Okay.
It's all drag and drop, auto saving,
Mm.
all those features that help you focus on the story,
Right.
not the technical stuff.
On the message.
Exactly.
That's great, especially for someone who might be overwhelmed by all these,
too many complex tools.
complicated tools.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And remember that audio narration we were talking about?
Yeah.
It's integrated into the Reef board too.
Oh, wow.
So your data visualizations can actually talk to your audience.
So you've got the charts, you've got the visuals, and you've got the audio explaining it all.
In one place.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
So this Reef board,
Yeah.
it's like interactive, it's got the visuals, it's got the audio.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
It's sounding almost too good to be true.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't I just like piece together different AI tools and get the same result?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like use a separate analysis tool,
Yeah.
then a presentation builder,
Yeah.
maybe find some voice synthesis program.
Right.
Like that.
Someone actually brought that up on Hacker News.
Oh, really?
They were comparing it to just using separate AI APIs.
Okay.
But I think the real advantage of Reef is that it's all integrated.
Oh.
It's seamless.
It's like a one-stop shop.
Exactly.
You're not jumping between different platforms.
And that saves you so much time.
And
reduces friction.
yeah, I can see that.
You're not constantly switching gears.
Definitely.
It's all right there.
Speaking of time,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about all those people out there who are already like
Buried in spreadsheets, drowning in data.
How does Reef handle multiple data sets?
Oh, that's another cool thing.
Okay.
Especially when you need to like reconcile data from different sources.
Right. Because sometimes
can be a nightmare.
You've got data coming from different places and it's all formatted differently. Or you got to make it all play nice together.
After spending hours
What a nightmare.
manually comparing spreadsheets.
Yeah.
But Reef actually has a whole feature for data reconciliation.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And from what we saw in the reconciliation tutorial, it seems pretty powerful.
So no more late nights
Hopefully not.
trying to match up spreadsheets.
It looks like Reef takes care of a lot of that heavy lifting.
Okay.
For example,
Yeah.
they showed how to reconcile transaction data from different payment methods.
Oh, that's a good example.
And it was surprisingly straightforward.
Okay, so walk me through it.
Well, first,
Yeah.
Reef automatically tags the fields,
Okay.
which saves you a ton of time right there.
Right.
You don't have to do it manually.
You don't have to go through and label everything yourself.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then you can build these custom pipelines for processing the data.
Go.
Think of it like creating a workflow
Okay.
that cleans, transforms, and merges your data.
Okay, so it's like automating that whole process.
Yeah, pretty much.
Of getting all that data
It's taking all those steps.
ready to be analyzed.
Yeah, and making them happen automatically.
That sounds pretty technical, though.
You know, it might sound that way,
Yeah.
but the interface is actually really user-friendly.
Okay.
They've done a great job of making those complex processes accessible to anyone.
So you don't have to be
regardless of their technical background.
a data scientist.
Exactly.
Sure.
And you have different options
Okay.
for how you want the reconciled results presented.
Like what?
You can have them combined into a single data set
Okay.
or kept separate.
So if you want a unified view,
Yeah,
you can get that.
you can do that.
But if you want to analyze each data set individually,
You can do that too.
you've got that option as well.
It's flexible.
That's great.
It caters to different needs. But
So Reef's looking pretty good so far.
it definitely is. There are a couple things we should consider, like potential downsides.
Oh, right.
Like one comment on Hacker News pointed out that relying solely on audio narration might not be great for accessibility.
Oh, right. For people
Especially for users.
who have hearing impairments.
Exactly.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if Reef has
It makes me wonder too.
other output formats,
Like what?
like maybe detailed written summaries
That would be helpful.
or even transcripts of the audio narration.
Yeah, that would be great.
That would make it,
more accessible.
we couldn't tell from the sources we looked at.
Yeah, we shouldn't really tell.
It would be worth looking into that more.
Yeah.
See how they address those needs.
Definitely.
And also, I was thinking,
About the limitations of audio
okay,
when it comes to really complex information.
right. Like it's good for summarizing.
Audio's great for summarizing.
Key trends.
Yeah, like the high level stuff.
Yeah.
But if you need to,
It's like that, really dig into the nuances.
yeah, get into the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Maybe audio's not the best
Maybe not.
for that.
Which is why Reef still provides all those visualizations and downloadable data tables.
Okay.
So audio can be a powerful tool for communication and initial exploration.
Right. It's not meant to replace
Replacement.
those deeper dives.
Exactly.
When you need to.
We need to go deeper.
Yeah, really understand what's going on.
Exactly.
Okay, so it sounds like
it's about balance.
Reef is trying to find that balance between simplicity and depth.
And giving you the options.
Right.
To engage with your data.
Yeah, so you can choose in different ways.
The best way to understand what's going on.
Whatever works best for you.
And communicate that to other people.
Exactly.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, we've been talking about...
We've talked a lot about...
all these features.
Cheers.
What are real people saying about Reef?
Oh, yeah. We did find some interesting chatter on Product Hunt and Hacker News.
Okay, what are they saying?
People seem pretty excited.
It seems like a lot of startup founders and marketers are really excited about Reef.
Definitely.
There was this one comment on Product Hunt. Someone said Reef could be like a game changer for pitching ideas to investors.
Oh, that makes sense.
Or imagine, right?
Yeah.
Being able to present those data-driven insights.
Yeah.
But in such a clear, engaging way.
And not just like a boring slide deck.
Yeah, no more death by PowerPoint.
It's like data storytelling come to life.
And we saw some students who are using Reef to make sense of their research data.
I saw that too.
And one commenter even said that Reef was like having a personal tutor.
Oh, wow.
Walking them through the analysis.
That's pretty cool.
So it really seems like Reef is lowering that barrier to entry for data analysis.
Making it more accessible.
Making it accessible to
to a wider audience.
To everyone.
Not just the data scientists.
Exactly.
Which leads to an interesting question.
Okay.
Could tools like Reef actually change how we communicate data insights in the future?
I think it's already happening.
You think so?
I mean, we're moving away from those static reports and those dense spreadsheets.
Nobody wants to read those anymore.
And we're moving toward a more dynamic, engaging way of sharing information.
Share storytelling.
Exactly.
It's becoming so important.
It's like data storytelling is the key.
And Reef is right at the forefront of that.
It's not just about presenting the numbers.
It's about the narrative.
It's about telling a story.
That people can connect with.
And that's where the audio narration really shines.
It brings the data to life.
It adds another dimension to it.
Yeah, it makes it more relatable.
Easier to understand.
For sure.
It's like, I remember that quote from a Product Hunt page.
What was it?
They said, Reef turns data into a conversation.
Oh, that's good.
And I think that's really what this tool is all about.
It's not just about the numbers.
It's about making the data.
It's about communication.
Talk to you.
Yeah.
It's like we're seeing this shift, this move toward democratizing data understanding.
Anyone can understand data now.
With tools like Reef.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what your background is.
You don't need a PhD.
You can unlock the power of data.
Exactly.
That's pretty exciting.
It is. It's pretty amazing.
Imagine, right?
Yeah.
A world where everyone understands data.
Not just a select few.
It could lead to better decisions.
Better decisions.
More innovation.
More innovation.
Maybe even societal progress.
Who knows? Who knows?
The possibilities are endless.
So to all our listeners out there, if you're even a little bit curious
just a little bit
about the future of data, check out Reef.
It might change your whole perspective.
It might just blow your mind.
For sure.
Happy analyzing, everyone.
Until next time.